I have two examples,
Mhm.
but I'm going to give one example of what you said that was poignant. Because again, we talk about the examples. So, as a leader, I was in my office, and again, I have 180 people, have a nice management structure under me. Everything is fine. They hire a new manager. She's a program manager. She doesn't work directly for me, but she works with my team. And so she came by my office and she says, "Hey, Eric, you got some time?" Sure. "Hey, I'm going to be working with your team. Can you give me some best ways, best practices, some history in the last 3 years, just some things that can help kind of bridge the gap of this interaction?" And I said, "Yeah, sure." And I proceed, Tim, to kind of go 10, maybe 15 minutes of the last 3 years and best practices, which way to work, two of the managers you're going to work with, some of the practices, what works best for them, and all that. At the end of that 15 minutes, Tim, she looks at me. Excuse me. I don't mean to laugh,
All
but
good.
she looks at me and she says, "Am I in trouble?" And I'm, and I said, "No, what do you, I don't get it. I mean, we were, I said, I don't get it." She goes, "Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't explain. I'm terrible with indirect conversation. And so sometimes when people give, and that was my first time interacting with someone. So here I am teaching, right? But I'm using these examples. I'm building the structure around so you can build the base point of what's best for you. And it didn't work. And
Hmm.
so I said to her, I said, "Give me a moment." And I turned my chair around because I had to, we're in my office. I turned my chair around and I came back and I said, "Okay, here are the six main things you need to worry about. Blah, 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 blah. Here's two ways to interact with it, bam, bam, bam. And here's three things you need to do in a weekly basis." She wrote them down. She goes, "Thank you." I mean, she was so appreciative. And she says, "Can we talk again in a couple of weeks?" I said, "Yes." And as she left, I said to myself, I'm not sure if I want to teach it with that method. I
Right.
that's so direct. You said
Hmm.
lead with the point.